In this video, we're going to talk about tips on living in your home while you're renovating. We're going to talk about where we compromised, where did we save, and where did we splurge. And what we're doing here is we're bringing the front porch back, that little piece of Americana that's been forgotten. We're also going to tell you what we've done so far and what we have left. Come on in, let's see what we've done.
Ta-da.
So let's take a tour of the house now. What do you think of that, Agim? You ready to help me out?
Actually, I'm going to take a nap.
Okay. As you can see, it's all ready to go now. It's cleaned up. I'm going to give you a tip. Number one is patience, because this did not start looking like this. When you're doing a renovation and you decide to live in it, just embrace it. It's just part of it. But in this case, I'll tell you why we chose this house. Number one, because we didn't need the big house anymore. It was important to us to pick a neighborhood that was gentrifying, so we're constantly building on our nest egg. It was really important to Agim that we have a big, large corner lot because he wanted a really big yard. It was important to us that the neighborhood be friendly and that we have a good school district. So in this neighborhood, most of your homes are already being knocked down and rebuilt. We didn't need that, right? So we wanted a home that we could take that was in terrible distress and make it mine. And so when we found this one, it was absolutely perfect for us. Now, a lot of neighbors thought we were gonna knock it down, but we didn't, and now they love it. We did have fun bringing the front porch back and adding that on, but there were some compromises, and this was one of them, one of the biggest ones. So I had picked out a nice quartz that I wanted for the kitchen. We both saw this and went, ah, but then I saw the sticker price and went, ah. But Agim absolutely refused to have any countertops except for these. So let me tell you about a few more compromises we made. So one of the biggest compromises we made were on the ceilings. Initially, I had wanted to do vaulted ceilings in here, which meant popping the whole top and building our joist higher in order to get that. It also is kind of expensive. And the vaulted ceilings were not that big to me. They were to Jimmy. In the end, I won because of the beams. The house had these beams that I thought I really loved them, and they're a focal point in their own. Another compromise we made was I wanted to remove the fireplace because it's on like a skew in this room, right? So it makes the room very difficult to figure out where your furniture goes. But Agim was not going for that, no matter what. So we compromised, we kept the fireplace, we work around it. It's a little odd, but then so are we. One of the biggest things we compromised on would be whether on the new addition we were going to go with a pier and beam or we were going to go with the slab. So a lot of people on new construction are wanting to go with slab. Number one, it's cheaper. I wanted the house to flow seamlessly. This is a pier and beam house. We wanted to keep the bones of this house. If I had built the addition as a slab, I'm cheating on the house, if you will. We did agree finally that it would be pier and beam. The guys actually gave us a break. They went down so deeply that we have our piers go down 6 feet into the ground. So if the next generation wants to pop the top and add another layer, the house is structurally sound to do so. Well, let's stop right there. Now, I told you what I compromised on. I didn't tell you what I splurged on. We splurged, but did we? On these floors. If a hot water heater was to burst, we could have 4 inches of water over 24 hours and 0 damage. It is nearly impossible to scratch these floors. Always gonna have a dog. And another splurge, our art room. Let's go look at it. I've talked before about when we built this house, we built with the idea of aging in place. So if you notice, these doors are much larger than normal doors, right? But they're not just large enough for wheelchair. They're large enough for any medical equipment that we might need. Another tip of living in the property while you're renovating, be flexible. So this was supposed to have been my office, and it started that way. But instead, I had contractors in and out constantly. It was way too loud for me to work. I was getting nothing done. so I had to give up my guest room for my office, but I gained an art room. So you've seen all that we've done. Are you ready to see what's to come? Jimmy, you really are napping. Well, this is the master with the master. Let me show you what's going on. Lots of boxes. This is still a work in progress in here, about a month out. Part of this is the vanity. We've got closet fixtures going in. Over here we have the new bathroom. So this is my piece de resistance. So we're talking about what we splurged on. All of the tile is the splurge. So I had a budget, that's totally blown out the window, but I did get a feel more that I want. You know, it is our forever home. We're only going to do this one time. Over here in our shower, our nice big shower, you can see that it's going to have all the bells and whistles in this one, but it's not here yet. So we splurged on everything, you know, go big or go home. But I did save on one thing. So right here, we have this $800 tub that actually I paid $150 for. So I saved some money there. My closet, however, spent all that plus some. So lots of cubbies, places for your shoes, lots of drawers. It's got cabinets. If it can be done in a closet, I'm doing it in there. So as you can see behind me, we did another set of those bifold iron doors because we like them so much. But the deck isn't quite there yet. So we're going to make the deck out of not just regular wood, we're going to use the composite type planks so it lasts a lot longer. We're doing another fence around there. That fence we're going to add a couple rocket holes. That's Rocket's little see-through spot. And did I mention we're bringing back the front porch? Let's go take a look. Okay, now you've seen the house. You get to see my favorite part, the front porch. For watching this video. I'm Leah Cherry, the Flippin' Redhead.
And I'm tired.
So if you want to watch the next video, click right here.